Steam Incorporated was started because there was a group of people in Wellington who saw the end of the steam on NZR and thought they'd like to save some, and so that's what they did. They got together back in 1972 and started Steam Incorporated and saved 3 engines to start with. When we restore a steam loco, to be honest, they take a long time. The usual time would be 15 to 20 years. There's a lot of work, so we have to strip them down completely. Everything has to be inspected, rebuilt, parts replaced if they're needed. Just a lot of hard work, hard, heavy, dirty work to restore an engine.
Paekākāriki is a small beachside town that has had a long association with the railways. It used to serve as the changeover point between steam motive power and electric motive power.
Back in the early days, it was a railway town. There was a big steam depot here. Most people were employed by the railways, but more so today, it's hippies and alternate lifestyles like Paekākāriki, and so it's more just a suburban stop than anything now.
There was a big depot based here. There was a lot of steam activity here. There was railway workers lived here. It was to a degree still is, a small town that, the railways are centre around.
Being based in a historic site for me is very important. Next to this carriage shed, which we built 12, 15 years ago, we have the old freight depot from World War II days. We still have the turntable, which is in use by the Society, which was here when steam was still operating on the NZR, and we have the old driver's room. So the yard is quite historic and very important to our operation.
You look at the rail air shed on the eastern side, and that used to be used back in World War II and the Marine Corps, and look over towards the station and the history associated with that. We can go and find pictures of that very station back in the 40s and 50s, and here it is still being used today. But the history of the depot here at Paekākāriki and what Steam Inc now revolves around it is one that is very rich. It revolves around people.
Volunteers are Steam Incorporated basically. Without them we would have no operation. So they are involved in everything from restoration of locomotives, carriages, to maintaining the operating fleet, to actually working on the carriages when we're out running, being the onboard crew. So they all volunteer and do that sort of thing. So without the volunteers, Steam Inc would not be here.
Anyone that walks through our gates, we welcome with open arms. There's no better way to get your fix than by getting hands-on and getting involved.